As you are no doubt aware, there has been terrible flooding following the worst seasonal heavy rain seen for over 80 years across the northwest of Pakistan, with yet more heavy rain expected during the next few days. This terrible event has left over 1,500 people dead and many millions homeless. I know that I have many viewers over there in Pakistan, and I would like to send my deepest condolences to all those who have lost loved ones. My thoughts are with you all during this difficult time. Hi everybody, this is Mr Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope so. As you can see, I'm wearing my birthday suit today. Well, it's not exactly my birthday suit because then I would be naked. That's what birthday suit means, to be in the nude. Yes, my birthday is coming and I have yet another purple vein on my ankle to prove it. Do you want to see my purple vein? Here it is. Look, more purple veins on Mr. Duncan's ankles. It's terrible. Oh, dear me. Anyway, here I am once again with another selection of your email questions and comments. So without any more daydreaming about cakes and presents, let's have our first question for today. What is the difference between learn and study? This question was sent in by Mohammed Jawad, who lives in Baghdad, Iraq. Generally speaking, the main difference between these two words is that one is active and the other passive. The act of studying, the act of learning. You do both. To study is an action, to learn is an action. To learn is what happens when you study. You learn from doing your studies. Study can mean to observe or look carefully at. Learn means to gain something from an experience, for example, from reading a book or attending a class. You learn from these actions. If you study English, then you will learn how to speak it. A nice email. Please don't eat that apple. I need it for later. Thank you. I have received a nice email from Rita, who lives in Taiwan. Rita is about to take her TOEFL test, so she can study in the USA. In her email, Rita expresses confusion surrounding the preparation process for this exam and the material that is available to help you get through this test. A common problem with some students is that they over-prepare and become pulled down by the exercise books they are reading from and studying with. It is possible to over-prepare. Do not try to learn too many things at the same time. Study time should be spaced out with breaks in between. Doing too much in a short time can be just as bad as not doing enough. Another thing I would say to you is that from your written English, you seem to have a good grasp of the English language. This is another common problem with upper intermediate English students. Knowing your level of English is very important. Many students tend to think that their English is poorer than it really is. Try to be realistic when judging your performance. Being overcritical of yourself can be just as bad as being too confident. Your grammar is clearly very good, so I would suggest concentrating on your weak points. Make a list of the things you feel that you do best and concentrate on the things you are still unsure of. After all that worrying and stress, you may find that your only real weakness is a lack of confidence, which is completely normal and can be improved with practice. Some fruity idioms. This is an apple, and there are many phrases and idioms that contain and use this particular fruit's name. The apple of your eye, a person you are deeply in love with. You love this person very much. He or she is the apple of your eye. As American as apple pie, something which is unmistakably a part of USA culture. A rotten apple, a bad person or a person who cannot be trusted. He is a bad apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. This very old proverb relates to keeping fit by eating well. Apples are good for you, so an apple a day keeps the doctor away. How do we use either when choosing from more than two things? This very interesting question comes from Andreas Quezada, who lives in Chile. When making a choice or a selection from two items, we may express no particular liking. We choose either. Either will do. If the choice involves more than two objects, then we use the word any. Any will do. We do not mind which one we have. Do you want an orange or an apple or a banana? Any will be fine. Any will be okay. We can also use all in certain situations. Which fruit do you prefer? All of them are okay. I like them all. A brand new feature. Now it is time for a new feature on Ask Mr Duncan. It's the first ever, never done before. How long will it run for? Super amazing. Quite good, really. Word of the week. No. That's too much echo. Too much echo. Turn it down. Oh dear. Word of the week. Exaggerate. This week's word is exaggerate. This means to add something to a story that makes it sound more exciting, to make something seem better or worse than it really is. For example, the other day I went fishing and caught a huge trout. Yes, I'm exaggerating. In fact, what really happened was that I went fishing the other day and caught nothing. I have exaggerated the story. What are the differences between this and these? This question was sent in by Dan in Russia. Both of these words are used as pronouns. This is used as a singular pronoun, while these is used as the plural. Many students tend to confuse the two and often use the single this to refer to many things. For example, as you all know, I make many English teaching videos. I make these videos for you. These relates to all of my work. If I were to talk about the video you are watching now, then I would say that I have made this video for you. The word this shows that I'm talking about one thing. This box, this man, this time, this moment. If I want to talk about more than one thing, then I will use these instead. I make these videos for you. I can also say I made these videos for you. The word these clearly shows that I'm talking about more than one thing. It is also worth mentioning that make in the sentence suggests that I will continue doing the activity I'm talking about, whereas made relates to my past work up until this point. These boxes, these men, these times, these moments. It is worth noting that this can also be used as an adverb. I'm not used to doing this much work. Before I leave you today to go off and choose my birthday cake for next week, I would like to say a special pre-birthday hello to some of my new Facebook friends, including Alisa, Moon, Abdus, Enksarul, Veronica, Leandro from Brazil but now living in the Netherlands, Tuong An in Vietnam, and a warm welcome to Marcus from Germany, who is currently over here taking in the sights and sounds of England. A big hello to you all. That is all from me for this week. I will see you all again soon for some more of your questions and comments. Keep sending your emails in to me. And next week, who knows, I could be saying hello to you. This is Mr. Duncan in England, saying thanks for watching me, answering you. And of course, ta-ta for now!